between the Atlanta Falcons and the Washington Commanders. We're playing under the lights and some heavy rain here tonight. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Here's a return from the 7. Oh, it's a fumble on the opening kick. Oh, and the kicking team's got it. So never mind about who's receiving to start this game, Brock. Got ourselves a change of possession already, and this crowd is loving it.
And the first offense they'll see take the field is the whole team, which is practically sprinting out there to take advantage and keep this crowd humming.
Here we go, start.
This is Ja'Cory Crosby-Merritt in it for the first time. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Okay,
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
18 Ramblers, 18 Raps, go!
Out of the gun, Daniels. Flushed out of the pocket. That's incomplete on 2nd down. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That's just a total team effort right there, Kate. Defense was relentless on that play. Some of them chased him from the pocket. The others, well, they took away the easy throwing lane, and it really influenced that incompletion.
18.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yeah.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Gay's kick is good. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
From where they started that drive, Kate, 3 points, kind of feels like the minimum they expected. But I know this, a little scoring will lead to a lot more.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready?
This play's a design run. Or maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the pocket direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Penix now to throw. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this with the wide receiver screen.
Penix on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
after a good pickup. They've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go, set.
Penix working from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
That one complete to Pitts. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Throwing now on 1st down. Penix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. And again, it's Penix. Dumped off to his running back. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Falcons field goal, a 47-yard attempt.
Koo able to put it through. And we're all tied up now in the 1st half.
Independent kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
He'll begin his return from the 11. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here, Kronsky Merritt. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Daniels. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
19 target, Dragon 60. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
Daniels now on 1st down. It's a big right downfield to Samuel. This is going to be downhill to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Bronco, let's go.
Running right, this is Prosky Merritt. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
Running once again with Prosky Merritt. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They've been moving it well, but face a 3rd down here. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
If this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
The Commanders ready for the punt. Matt Ariza, the one to send it away. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. This is close, but he is not in the end zone, Brock. By less than a yard, they avoid the safety. But boy, that was close. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Penix out of his end zone. Short pass brought in. And he's up to the 7-yard line as he gets hauled down.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he gets it away from his end zone.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Go! Cougar 19!
Penix looking to pass. Finds him over the middle. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They've got first down here from the 36. They go play action. Here's Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Now to give to Bijan. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Tackle made by Trey Amos.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
3rd down, they need 7. Air it out on 3rd. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he drives this into the pouring rain. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Daniels back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
To throw, Daniels. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. On 1st down, here's Daniels. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They get 23 on that one. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Five still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Come on. Set. Viking 18. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. It's Cox. This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
Throwing on first down, Daniels. He's trying to push the field. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Here we go. Panther 11. Panther 60 Vikings. 60. Ready.
Second down and 10. Daniels. Throw left side, complete. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ready, set.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Krosky-Merritt gets it from the gun. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
He brings it in. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Shot.
One drawn up here for Daniels. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Commanders take the lead just before halftime. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right, an extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. McCole Hardman now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. Penix. They'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the shotgun, Penix. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Nice pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Penix here from the gun. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And we all saw it. The flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. So after the call, defense in a much different spot. Instead of forcing a fourth down, it's back to first. The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it 1st and 10. Here's Penix. Walking the tightrope there, but he makes the grab and bound.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. He was good on his first kick. Going to need a hit coming off the edge, and it's blocked. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Get it. 70, Timberwolves. Hawks 70, Hawks 70.
From the gun, a run for Krosky Merritt. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
10 at the 42-yard line.
Come on. 18 Cardinal, 19 Lions.
Play fake here. Daniels escapes the pocket. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
70 Lions.
He'll give it to Krosky Merritt. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
He was brought down by Caden Ellis. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Here we go. Panther 60.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Giving this to Krosky Merritt. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field, but in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Let's go.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Now Falcons driving in, and they're going to bring him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. They'll bring out the punter here. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Receiver in motion. He's headed right. On 1st down, here's Penix. Setting up the running back screen. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Penix working from the gun. Hits his running back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 65.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Gray motioning left. On 1st down, here's Penix. Finds his back. It's Robinson. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
1st down, Falcons.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 72 more. Let's go.
Here's Robinson up the middle. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Play action. Here's Penix. Getting out to his left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 check. 19 love, 60
3rd and long for him here. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off Trey Amos. And the Commanders take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Penix is big. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Now Daniels off the play action. Into the hands of his running back, Krosky Merritt. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
70, Timberwolves. Cut 19, cut 19, Dragon 60.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Commanders who hold the lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry this through the end.
Ready.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Come on. Hey. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Krosky Merritt straight ahead. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
18 Cardinal.
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Let's go. Buffalo 18. Ready.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Ready. Panther 60. 18, Pioneer. Let go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
19 Tiger. Ready.
To throw again, it's Daniels. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
60.
3rd and short, Daniels. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That one's complete, right side. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Second and 6 coming up here. To the air with Penix. Completed to his running back. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And the Falcons first down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Blown back, gets the handoff. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. That's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning. Putting the tight end in motion. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Man downfield, and he finds London. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons cut it to a point late in this one. Drake London with the touchdown. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
This one is up and good. And the Falcons tie things 10-10. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10.
Cougar 19. 18, Rodney, 18.
He'll look to throw it. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Cougar 19. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Here he is to throw. Fits it through the middle. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone.
Come on. Set. 70 Lions. Ready.
They go inside give to Koski Merritt. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Mustang 19. Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go.
Back to throw. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons regain possession as he makes the 30th interception of his career. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Another carry for Robinson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on 3rd down. Looking to throw it. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And they could really use a good one here. And he gets it away from his end zone. He takes it inside the 35. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
At the 33-yard line.
It's not enough. You solid, but it's not enough. You reach them, but it's not enough.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
Ready.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
That one,
Offense with an enviable spot to be in, 2nd and inches.
Ready? Bronco 80.
Setting up to pass. Escapes a sack. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. So they call a timeout. So that is their final one. And with time left for maybe 2 plays, let's see what they do. Do they chance it or do they just kick it now? Third and 4 coming up now.
Back. Cowboys 18, Pioneer. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler. Ready.
Now to throw. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. On now is Matt Gay with a kick to decide this game. First field goal was good. His 2nd look from inside of 45 yards. Direction doesn't look good here. He missed it right. And barring a miracle, we're set up for overtime.
That's the life of an NFL kicker, a chance to be a hero, and unfortunately, he can't end this one. And now, well, now it's incumbent upon his teammates to pick him up and maybe give him that game-winning opportunity coming up in overtime.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's a give to Robinson. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those 2 series, it is next score wins.
Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
Well, both teams have battled not just each other over 4 quarters, Brock, but these elements as well. And it's not letting up. Overtime is underway. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Starting this drive with a design run. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Just 1 play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
London going in motion left. So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout, as they'll be left with just 1 more to work with here in OT. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Penix. Headed out right. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Oh, Kate, those are the gut punches offensively. That could have been a touchdown. That's their biggest miss of this game, because instead of celebrating in midfield, now they got to go back to work and try to get another look just like that one.
2nd and 10. Penix to throw. Oh, big interception here. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Commanders surprise them with the interception and now have a chance to win this game.
Intercepted. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Now it's his turn in overtime. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Drifting towards a possible tie, but they could avoid that outcome, partner. If they can do something here, ready to operate on 2nd down. This one left for Daniels. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Cavity Lions, go!
Krosky Merritt on 1st down. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on 1st. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. Deebo Samuel the touchdown. It all came down to the situation they hoped for, Brock. Ball in their QB's hands with a chance to win it. And he came through when it mattered most.
And all you really do and hope for in that moment, and when it arrives, is you got the right man under center for the job. And in this moment, he was that dude.
So next to the nation's capital, it's a home win for the Commanders. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders, as with that, we sign off from D.C.